Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Stu and this is Volcania for Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic. A dormant volcano is the setting of this coaster building challenge. Your objective to finish building all 5 of the partially built roller coasters in this park, designing them to achieve excitement ratings of at least 6.7 each. Okay then, so we're finally getting back to this one. One of my most watched videos. People still having issues with this one, and I've got to be honest, first time through, I probably should have spent a bit longer showing how I built the coasters on it. So we are going to do that on this one. So because it's going to be quite a longer video, we're just going to get straight into it. So let's have a look then. We have got free entry into the park. That means we're going to be charging for the rides, which will make it slightly easier. Let's see what rides are available then. Wrong menu. We've got some transport rides. We've got a good selection of gentle rides. Good selection of coasters. We've got a few thrill rides, some water rides. We've got not a bad selection of shops. So what we're going to do first off, we're going to put our research into thrill rides. Okay, so reason being is they're quite quick and cheap to put down, and we want the guests to start coming in ready for when we start opening up the coasters. So there is a general plan for it, so just follow along. So what I'm going to do initially is I'm going to ignore the coasters for nowsies, and I'm going to build a nice sort of narrow path all the way around the volcano, all the way around back to the start. I'm going to put down some rides, whatever flat rides, thrill rides we've got, shops, that sort of thing. And then what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll tackle the coasters one by one. August year one, so I've got my path going around the outside. Don't worry about all the sick on the paths. We don't really care about guests for this scenario. All we care about is completing the coasters. So we've got a few rides down, Enterprise, we've got a Twist, we've got a 3D cinema, kiosks, toilets on corners, junctions, that sort of thing. We've got a drop tower in there. Coming back around, more shops. Nice path around there. We've got a little bridge going over there as well, bringing ourselves around and then back to the start. So let's have a look at the coasters then, because we haven't done that so far. So up the top then, we've got a suspended coaster. That's probably going to be one of the hardest to achieve, so we can leave that till last. Then we've got a wooden coaster just down here. We've got a wild mouse just there. And then we've got this compact inverted coaster just there. Now, so the goal says we've got to complete them to 6.7 excitement. So as is, we can't change any of the track that's already built. So in some cases, that is going to cause us some problems. So let's have a look then. For example, we've got... Let's put it on the underground view. So the looping coaster now that I've got in red. So there's the start of it coming up that way. But if you look at the end, it's got a loop going round and then back to the station. So when it comes to this loop, it's got to be going fast enough that it goes through that loop and then comes back to the station, and there's no break on there, and we can't edit it to do that. So we're going to have to be mindful when we're building it. But at the moment, we're not doing too great for the money. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something quite quick. I've altered the pathing on the compact inverted coaster. And what I thought was, what we'll do is we'll just finish this coaster off. We won't worry about the 6.7 excitement. We'll just finish it off. Whatever the excitement comes back at, it doesn't matter, because we're just going to open this one up, start getting the cash in, and then that way then we can finish off our pathing and things like that, and then we can go one by one. And by that point, by the time we are going to start properly, we should have plenty of cash in there. Because do you know what? The easiest way of doing this level is just building long coasters that are really expensive. So what we're going to do then, everything before the highlighted bit of track there was pre-built, and we can't go back. We can't delete that. So what we're going to do, let's have a look. We just want to get back to this. So if we finish that off with the turn there, we call it, like a barrel roll, heartline roll, whatever. Bring that back. And let's have a look from here then what we can do. Let's do another one of those. Yep, so it's not quite a cobra roll. So we've got that there. And then what if we bring it back like that? Is that going to line up? Let's have a look. Do the chain left, bring it back up. Oh, let's borrow a little bit more cash. Bring it back up to there. Oh, wow, it is. It's going to work. Cool. So we'll put that on test at the moment. So one thing I'll do after this now, I'll color all the other coasters in red. I assume this one isn't going to hit the 6.7. I'll leave this in orange so we know it's a work in progress. So what we want to do is we just want to get the price all the way up now. We'll be able to charge 10. You know, it's got a couple of inversions, so I'm going to assume it's going to be at least 5 excitement. So we should be able to charge 10 when it's brand new. That's there. Yeah, we'll leave it on that like that. There you go, 5.85. So we'll open that up. There you go. Guess it's going to start going on that. That'll bring the cash in. So what I'm going to do now then is I am going to just go back round, finishing off any little paths. What I want to do is I want to do the pathing. If you can see the way I've done the station. So let's do underground view, turn off vertical land, turn off land surfaces. So it's also hidden some of the scenery. So what I've done is I've just got the pathing just done nicely and back to the station. I can't alter the exit building and I can't alter the entrance building, but I can alter the pathing so it comes back nicely onto the main path. So I'm going to do the same thing now for all the other coasters, and then we can go around one by one altering them. I've deleted. I just rotated it and it shot away. So yeah, I've deleted most of the underground pathing. There's one bit there I've clearly not got. Let's try again. There you go. So I'm going to alter these, alter the pathing now, get it back to the main path, and then we can go around one by one. Hopefully by then the money will really start to flow in, because we've got 445 guests in the park, so that's more than enough to start on the coasters. So hopefully this will be really popular, get the money coming in, and then we can go from there. Junior to 560 guests in the park. We're starting to get some decent cash from the ride tickets from that first coaster that we completed. It's not completed as in the goal, but it's fine for nowsies. Okay, so there's the compact inverted coaster just down there. So I've shortened the names of them and I've put what the original excitement was. So I've been around sorting out some pathing and some scenery, fences, that sort of thing, and we've given the excitement just a little boost there. Nothing major, but a little boost. So what I've done, let's put it on underground view, hide that, hide that, hide that. So I've done all the pathing. So the wooden coaster was the most fiddly, and I've got that connected with another one of the coasters over there. From this angle, it's really hard to tell which one's which. Maybe colouring them all in red wasn't such a great idea, but you know, there is a method to the madness. Right, so we've adjusted some of the pathing around here. Hopefully I'm not going to have to redo it when we start building the coasters. Got little bits of fencing and things like that, canopies, etc. done. I will paint them as and when we decide on a colour scheme for the coasters. But as things are now, I think we're ready to start with the next coaster. And I think the wooden coaster might be the best one to start off with. So let's have a look. Let's go hide. Right. So we've got the wooden coaster just here. Let's color that in. I know. Let's do that so we can see it easier. So the chain lift comes up to 90 feet. drops down 50, drops down 5, back up to 50. And then we need to get it back over to here. Now I do have some path in there, but I figure I can have the back end of it going up. So why don't we do that bit now? There. So let's see, we'll go up, up, and then can we do steep without getting rid of anything like that? I am a bit wary of the speed it's going to be carrying going into that. So we'll do some flat section there, you know, or maybe we'll do some trim breaks. We could probably do a block break actually. Block break, and then we'll do a little break run there. Okay, we're going to need to go up higher because of the compact inverted coaster. Like there, like so. Block break there. And then we'll do the brake run again. Still in the way. Okay, we'll do that like that. Does it really need to go up that high? Probably. Right, and we'll do it again. Block break. And then we'll go. Awesome. There you go. It's all trial and error. So we need to get back up to, what is that? 70 feet. We're starting off at 90, so that should be okay. I've got an idea here of having a loop around the compact inverted coaster. So if we can do that and get it back to that brake run there, then not only will we have a decent wooden coaster, but we should give a nice excitement boost onto the compact inverted coaster. So let's connect up this way. There, like so. We're coming down like that. Maybe that's a bit too wide of a corner. That's better. Now we'll have it coming down like that. Okay, this is going to be trial and error. Maybe we do need to get rid of this little bit here. Have like a little trench. Have it coming up like that. Oh, look at that. Like so. I don't think it's going to be going fast enough. I've got a sneaky suspicion not to get it up to 70. So can we have it going any lower on the brake run just here? Even if it was just 65, that would be something. 65 will work. I think we've already tried 60. Redo the brake run for the third, possibly fourth time. And then how do we want to get this? We might as well put a photo section there. Give us a little bit extra cash. And then we can bring, how about we bring it up like that? By the time it gets up to there, it should be going fairly slow. So we don't have to worry about banking the corners. Okay, how about that? So now we get to see if both trains make it. So the first one we're looking at is the one from the mid-course brake run. Okay, that one's cool. And then this one now. We know it's going to get to the loop. If it makes it around the loop, I'm confident. Just about. But when it's got guests on, it should be running a little faster. So I'm thinking, as a theme, why don't we go for volcanic islands? So how about this one? Could be Hawaii. What colour's Hawaii? I don't know. Has it got a bit? Oh, that's nasty. Oh, none of these are going to look good, are they? None of these are going to look good. So why don't we have that as... We can think about it later. We can do some research. Look at that. Awesome. So what have we got? 8.27. I'll write that down, right? Because as and when we're building the other coasters, there's going to be interactions and it's going to boost the excitement on that. But we're done on this one. So this RAM, we'll put £3 for the on-ride photos. We'll put this up to 10. Once we've got this open, the money is going to roll in. And we can also have a look to see about this one as well. 6.16, wow. So massive boost. So let's we'll alter that. Let's put it back into test. Just in case anything hasn't come back. What about if we do... And how about if we do... Actually, we'll do blue first. And then red second. Also, I believe we've got different trains on here as well. So these trains will give you a slight buff on the excitement factor and the nausea factor as well. But it's the excitement factor we're interested in more. But 8.27, that's great. Excitement still 616, so it hasn't gone up any higher. But we need 6.7. When we opened the orange coaster, as we've got it there, it was 5.85. We haven't done anything to it. All we've done is we put some little scenery around the place and also had an interaction going around it like that. And that's boosted it up nicely. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that so far. So we've got one down, 1.5, we'll call it. We'll call it one. One done. And yeah, so I'm going to have a quick look now, see what else we can, what coaster we can do next. I'll be back soon. Okay, so I've done a little bit of research, and I think adding a dash of pink to Hawaii would be a little bit more fitting. Right, so moving on then, we want to be looking at the looping coaster. I figure that's going to be the next best one to do. Let's make sure we've got that open. Yes, we have. Great. So the money should now start rolling in. 3,000 a month. Let's see what we're on by the time we finish this. So where is the looping coaster? Just there. So let's give this, how about a bit of that, and yeah, a bit of that. Cool. Right. So where are we going? Where are we going? We're coming out of the station. We're going up the chain left. Put the height on. Although with the looping coaster, we can use boosters. So that's not such an issue. 110 feet, dropping down to 45, back up to 90. And then we got a slight bend there on top of the volcano, I believe. Okay, so in this level, anything with loops is your friend. So we can afford to flatten this out actually, because it's not going to be going too fast. So we can flatten that out there. What are we doing? Let's have a look. Where's that go if I go straight across to there? Like that. And then we can go like that. Cool. So what we could do then is we could have a couple of little boosters by there. I don't even think we're going to need that much. Is that a flat piece as well? Yes. Why don't we just do 40? Like so. So yeah, anything with loops is your friend, because you can put down a few loops, and then any coasters that you build later on, you can interact going through the loops. So you get a 2-for-1 bonus. So we're gonna go up slightly like that, and then we can drop down. How about like that? Where does that take us to? Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Now we're going way too fast to add a loop at the bottom of that, but that's fine. Not earning as much money as I was hoping. Well, that coaster is full. Let's check out the profit. It's Magma Mixer. That is, oof, we're charging £10 a go for that. They are not paying that any longer. Let's drop that down to 5. There you go, cool. So I left this bit of path there because I just figured it would be cool to have a little underground section just there. Flat piece, and then we'll go up. No, doesn't like that. Let's drop it down again. Awesome. And then we can have it coming down here. Maybe that. Is that? Nope. Fine. We won't then. I feel like this does need to go around the island though. I think that'd be pretty cool. As long as we got enough cash. How about by here we could have a couple of loops. And I think we're going to start running out of cash now. Is it going to be going fast enough there? We might need to drop those loops. Where is... we probably could convert it into a shuttle in order to test it like this, but why don't we? I'm sure we'll be fine. What is the maximum loan? Oh, 20. We're right on the amount, the maximum. So let's have a look. Where are we? Where do we need to get back to? We need to get back. There's another loop over there. Okay, I did say we have to be careful about that, didn't I? but we might be all right because we can always add a booster. Height am I on 35? Okay. We are going to run out of cash. I might have to hit fast forward now. Just to boost that cash. Up to 4,000 a month. Over 600 guests. Okay, right. Oh, we're right at the end and we need some more cash. Okay, if we need the extra speed, which we probably will, we can always swap that last bunny hop for a booster section. Okay, let's put it on. We'll put it on one train. Let's crank that speed up. Let's run it on test. Now, normally what I might do now is save it before running it on test, mainly so that if it doesn't make it, I can then reload it and do the changes I need to do, save time. But because we're running low on cash, I figure we'll just leave it like that, because if I do need to do any changes, we'll have more cash when I do the changes. Get that speed on the screen. There you go. Those loops, nice speed going through the loops. And then those loops then, that's something for me to aim for when I'm doing the suspended coaster. We're not going to be far off. I don't know if it's going to make it. Not quite. There you go. So, what if we add another couple of boosters here? 49. So now we'll put it onto two trains. Two trains. I was having a little. Oh, hang on! It's still got the one. Still. Oh, that's not right, is it? See, it shows number of circuits because we only had the one train, but now I've upped it to two trains. It's still got that up there. Yeah, that's not right at all. That's not correct. At some point, maybe I'll investigate that, see if there's some sort of exploit. Ideally, I'd have it on two trains with block section. Where's that second train gone? Oh, here it is. Just about. Just about. Okay, so it made it round. Let's have a look to see what the stats are. 8.19. Okay, cool. I don't like the fact it's not running block section. So what about if we change this bit here for a little bit of chain lift piece there. Surely that should act then as a block. Yes. And we only want the 2 trains. Let's have a look. We've got that. And we've got that. So this one is going to be Fiji. Had to stop and think then whether it's with a U, but that would be Fuji. That would be Japan. And then we'll have a look now. No, I didn't save it. Do that. Run it on test. Haven't done a photo section. Oh, can't have that, can we? Let's have a look. There you go. Photo section would be great to be there. Yes, now we can open that up. Only issue is because it's stopped on the block there, it won't be boosted. But that's fine. It should have more than enough speed when it's coming down here. So I kind of want a bit of a mess, like a spaghetti of tracks. And I'm deliberately leaving that wild mouse till last because it's, number one, it's going to be probably the easiest one to build. And number two, the fact that it's got the 90-degree bends, those tight bends, mean it's going to be probably the easiest one to fit in if we've got any tight gaps. Oh, it didn't make it. It did not make it because of those because of that block break. Okay. So no. There you go. Once it's open, if it's not running very well with the 2 trains, I'll just put it down to 1 train. Maybe get rid of that that second chain lift piece. But we do need the cash. So if we can make some extra money from having it with that, how many handyman have I got? I've got loads. How many mechanics? Okay, let's drop a few more down. I'm not going to bother zoning them or anything on this. There's no point. But I am keeping my exit paths and my queue paths fairly close to each other if possible. That should make it a bit easier for them to find their way. Where are my trains? There you go. It's that one there. Let's fast forward it. And there you go. So we will, once it's up and running, we will come back in and alter these maximum minimum times. So if you're not sure, what will happen is it'll wait for a full load, but it'll wait a maximum of 60 seconds, but it'll also make sure it waits for a minimum of 5 seconds. So if it comes in and there's no guests going on there, it'll wait for a maximum of 60 seconds. If it comes in and there's already a train full of guests getting on there and it's already full, it'll still wait 5 seconds, then go. So we can open this up, and what is it, 7.97? So it's slightly less than what we had it, but it's more than enough. Has it boosted any of the others? Probably not, because they're not really anywhere near it. Yeah, I really don't like it with that second chain lift piece. I don't think we've got the guest numbers to warrant it. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to leave it on one train. We can change it back to that. We'll put it on one train. So this second booster section might be a bit too fast. There you go. So it's going 42. Oh, there you go. That's fine. That's fine. What's the test results come back as? 8.04. There you go. So that the difference between the excitement ratings is probably due to the fact that this has got a slightly higher average speed or something like that. Yes, cool. Loads of sick around the place. We're going to need drop down some more handymen. Now we've got 3 coasters open. I keep saying the money should be rolling in. Let's double check the profit, see if they're still paying £10 for that first roller coaster. They are. Look at the wooden coaster go. They're still paying the big bucks for this one. Cool. Yeah, so that was all right then. You know, it turned out all right. We've got a couple of loops over here for future use. We can interact with the suspended coaster, and we did a little bit of trial and error on that one as well, because it didn't quite make it round the first time, and we tried to alter it so we could have 2 trains running in block section, and I didn't like it, so I went back and I changed it several times. But yeah, so that's the definitely 2 coasters done so far. So let's save, come back, and we'll do the next one. Okay, so I think now we're ready to work on the suspended coaster. So it comes out, drops down, you've got this bend by here. Over the water. So that's going to give it a nice excitement boost going over the water. So we can, how about we just do some more turns over the water? How about you can come in there? Okay, cool. And then we want to make use of those loops. So why don't we have it coming down like that? Obviously, we can't come out of the rock diagonally. So we have to, oh, look at that. Perfect. Out like that, and then have it drop down a bit more. Okay, maybe not. Nice. Let's have an extra, chuck an extra piece in there, an extra piece in there. Drop down. Is that enough? Nope. Okay. Nope. We'll get there. We will get there. A little bit of trial and error. Oof, it's the right height, but we're not quite there. How's that then? Huh. Needs to go up one. Cool. So the way I've done the bends now is that I should have left enough gap. So let's, which way? If I go like this, I'm not going to do it for this coaster, but I'm just doing this just to show you. Have I left enough? No, I haven't left enough gap that side. Let's try it the other way. If not, I am going to change it so I do leave a gap. So it could come back. No. Okay. Maybe if I go like that. Like so. That way, if I do choose, I'd probably aim for it actually with the compact inverted coaster. I could probably have it so we could have them both going around like that. It'd be something to shoot for. So it'll comes out like that, and then we can have some swooping bends and things over the water. Or not, if we don't own the land, we can't do it. So the chain lift is down here. So why don't I work on the chain lift now? Because we know we're over there somewhere. So we just need to build this back down. Oh, there's another loop there. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Can we? Nope. How about now? Nope. Okay. How about now? Nope. Yeah, it probably won't let me because of that compact inverted coaster. Okay, never mind. I don't know how fast it's going to be going. It's probably not going to be going that fast. So why don't we do another chain lift down like that? Just add an extra bend just to make it a little bit more exciting. No photo section on this ride. One train, that's fine. Let's crank that speed up on there. Now these do need a little bit of lateral G. And it should be going way fast enough. The aeroplane cars might give it an excitement boost. Oh, Oh, there you go. So it didn't really need that first chain left because it was carrying enough speed. So if we're short, we could always try that loop. This is the thing. See, with these challenges, the finish 5, don't worry if you don't get it on your first attempt, because you can always go back to it, and you can always aim to interact another ride with it. So, is it going to give us, or is it going to make us wait another year or another lap before giving us the results? There you go. Oh, that lateral G's high, but that's fine. Do you know what? The lateral G's are a bit high, but the excitement's fine. So if we look to see where the lateral G's are high, oh, hang on, there's a big spike there. It's that 3G, but there. So where is it hitting that 3G? Let's press play. Oh, right, where is it now? Where is it? Let's go back to the camera view. No, we don't want to see the station. We want to see this. So where is it? It's right there. Is where it's hitting that. It's this bit here. Okay. So maybe we do want to. Maybe I won't aim for the compact inverted coaster to go through here, given the issues we've had trying to interact it with the other one. There you go. So we've widened the bend. It's running on fast forward. And then we'll give it a name. Galapagos. Okay, and check out the stats. 6.93. Awesome sauce. There you go. So we got 3 down. Free. As if this is Rollercoaster Tycoon, not Rollercoaster Charity. We're charging £10 a go for that. Speaking of which, we should also go back and check the compact inverted coaster, see if they're still paying £10 a go for that. Where is it? Over here. Oh, there you go. This guy's still on it, so they must be. Cool. Starting to get quite busy around the park now. This hire another couple of mechanics and spam some more handyman. I'm not gonna bother zoning them. I figure we'll have so much cash that we won't need to. What are we researching now? We're still researching shops, and I haven't bothered putting any more down. I've got balloons. Certainly don't want to put any red hats down there. Yeah, so I think we'll switch off research because we don't need anything else, and that'll be a nice bit of extra cash for us. So with 3 down, let's have a quick recap. We've got the suspended coaster done. We've got the wooden coaster done. And we have got the looping coaster done as well. So we just now need to improve the compact inverted coaster, not by much, and also, where is it? The wild mouse, just there. Maybe we'll work on the wild mouse next because it's not going to be very actually, we won't. We won't work on that next. What we'll do is we'll work on the compact inverted coaster next, add in a couple of loops, and then we can always aim to have the wild mouse going through those loops in order to boost it if we're still a little short. Okay, let's start work on the compact inverted coaster, which I have painted yellow because I've thought of a name for it. So let's close this down, put it into construction, get rid of that bit, get rid of this bit, all the way back to there. Right, so can I have a half loop there, please? Yes, I can. No, maybe I can't. Okay, so what if we do can we do an inline twist? We can. And then what can we do then? Nothing, because we don't own that bit. Okay, so we'll just carry on as we were. I mean, there's me trying to be exciting and different and things, but it won't let me. So we'll have it coming round like that. Dog barking in the background. Maybe you can hear it. That there. We won't. I don't think we haven't quite got the room. No, we haven't quite got the room to bank the bend, but it's not going to be going fast enough that it should matter. We've got loads of cash now, so we can afford to, well, splash the cash, I guess. So we'll just, no, okay, we'll just keep trial and error it. So until we've got that, and it's starting to rain. So I'll be quite careful with what I'm doing on the screen, not to move it too quickly, because the YouTube algorithm doesn't like that. Actually, it might be better if I just fast forward it. Okay, stop raining. So what we could do now is we could chuck a nice long chain. We won't do the chain lift just there. Still carrying a decent bit of momentum. Nope, you don't need that tight bend there. Drop down. What if we do the chain lift there? Is it going to work? It's not. What if we did it now with that weird bit? Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, we'll just keep trial and error. Trial and error in. Okay, that's not going to work there. What about now? You could have a chain lift going up. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If you're all going on the chain lift up and that one's coming down. Or is it just going to be a bit of a mess? Yeah, I'm also thinking about the outro. Oh, look at that. A bit of inline twist spam. I've got absolutely no idea if it's going fast enough. I'm just sort of using my sort of my gut instinct if it's going to be going fast enough. We still have, well, we haven't done it. Where's it dropping down? It's dropping down from 50. Oh, I haven't thought about this, have I? Dropping down to 50. There you go. There you go. There you go. 35, 25, 15. Okay. It's probably going to work, but it'll probably be going very, very slow. It's in the way of the chain. That's in the way of the, I mean, the, what do you call it? The tower is going to be in the way. No. I want to get it there. Tower's going to be in the way there. At some point, if I can't get it to work, I will just give up. It works. Cool. Because it does need to get back up to there, 50. Yeah, there you go. That should be more than enough. How about if we just do a little airtime hill like that? I won't put that loop in. I'm saying loop in as opposed to looping. There, loop in. Simply because we've already got quite a few inversions. Now the inline twists, you can generally, oh, it's raining again. Okay, and the rain is finished. So with the inline twists, you can generally put as tons of them, and it's fine. But with the loops, after a certain amount, it's not gonna like it. Just missed there. Okay, so yeah, we've probably gone way too heavy on the loops. Not the loops, the inline twists. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. So let's change this now. We'll change that one to that as well. I think I've got the second train. Why don't we put it as one train? Because we've still only got 764 guests, which is fine. We don't really care about guest numbers as long as we've got enough guests that are going on the rides and giving us money. That's fine. We don't need to worry about having two trains. Yes, it's not going too fast. It's not going too slow. Ooh. He said it. So I could change that. That's fine. It makes it through. It's just a bit weird with the banked bend. So I could change it to a flat bend. We'll wait and see what happens with the stats. Because if I only need to, if it's fine, then I'll just change that bend to a flat bend. That won't affect the stats. It's just purely aesthetics. Let's have a look. Oh, there you go. Awesome. So, how much was that one? 693. Okay. Oh, look at that. So we're calling this one it's isn't it? The Canaries. And it's what is it? 7.59. 7.59. Cool. So we can open that back up. Actually, I did say I wanted to alter. Where is it? This bit here. It's just a bit weird. There you go. Running on fast forward. Oh, there you go. See, did nothing for the stats. It's purely aesthetic. Boom. Awesome. So we've just now got the one coaster left. Let's have a quick recap then. Looping coaster, wooden coaster, compact inverted coaster, suspended coaster. Nice little boost on the stats with that for the interactions with the compact inverted coaster. So now it's just the wild mouse, which will be the easiest one to do. Yeah, we're done. Okay, last one then, and it's the wild mouse coaster, so it should be the easiest one to do. Okay, so we've got the station there, just inside the blue loop. So it's already going to have a decent excitement boost by having part of the track going through a loop. It comes out, drops down to here, and then at the back, where is it? It comes over here. So why don't we see if we can get that bit out? And okay, so we're right in the middle. Have we thought this through? Are we going to have to change things? Why don't we can have a chain lift going down like that. Okay, we can't. We can have a steep chain lift going down like that. Also, no. How about a tight bend like that? Yes, we can. And then we can do a chain lift coming down. Okay, how about a chain lift? No, we're going back into the rock then, and I tell you what, we could just have it going back into the rock. You know, we can do that. There's no law saying we can't. And then we can have a bend like that, and then where are we aiming for? Where are we aiming for? We could have it coming up like that, so it's got a little bit of speed. And then, oh, hang on. We're at the top here. Okay, so what we'll do then, we'll do a little break there. 18's fine. And then we'll have it coming up. I said up. It's always, because I'm building in reverse. I'm doing the back. Okay. So we're up like that. And then we can do a chain lift here. Or can we have it running alongside that there? Yeah, we can. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got, we'll do a chain lift by here. There we go. We'll just add a few bends. We don't need to do anything complicated with this, he says, because it should be easy. Just want to get it back to where it needs to be. That's annoying that we're slightly off like that, isn't it? Or are we? No, we weren't. We were spot on. Okay, so let's have a quick recap then, just to make sure that one's done. That one isn't. That's the one we're working on. That one's done. Has that train been on there for forever? I'm sure it's fine. That one's fine. And what about the looping coaster? That's fine. Okay, so once we pass this then, once we complete this, it should be fine. So let's get the name in. Vanuatu. Like so. Another Pacific island. Put that onto test. We can ram the price up, because it would be nice if we pay off the loan. But we do have to be careful with the trains on this one, because he says, as he carries on doing something else and not looking at the trains. So that white one is the first one. There you go. With this one, it is pretty much just linking it up. That's all you need to do, because we've already got, let's have a look at it. Yeah, we've already got a drop in there. Okay, fine. Add an extra drop, connect it up, make sure it goes back to the station. Job's a good one. It's going a bit slow. Do you know, is that a good thing? Would it be cool to have that view from up there? Or would you rather it going a little bit faster? I think it would be better for it to be a bit faster. But we'll wait for the stats to come back. Oh no! Yeah, these things happen. Okay, it's all trial and error. Don't worry, it's on test, so that doesn't really, no one cares. Yes, I didn't think about, I added that brake, didn't think that it would be going so slow that it would cause any problems. Let's delete this. Are we going to be able to delete it back? Yes, we can. It's fine. It's cool, don't worry. No one was injured. It was probably in snow. It wasn't inside the mountain. Everyone saw it. It's fine. No one cares. We'll add. There you go, a tight bend for there. And we'll give it a go. So, yeah, we just need to make sure. There you go, it's going a little bit faster. Now we can't change the back. Yes, there you go. It makes it back okay. Just waiting for the stats. At some point. $7.56. Okay, let's open the ride up. The game has a quick background check to make sure all the ride conditions are met. It is, and lets us pass. Stu! Awesome! There you go. See, I'm sure it was a bit more tricky for us the first time round, but we've built so many coasters now over the years, thousands of them, thousands and thousands. And yeah, so now it's quite straightforward. So hopefully that was quite an interesting playthrough. I know that people are still watching the original Volcania playthrough, and as I said earlier, I probably didn't go into enough detail on building the coasters, but hopefully this watching me do it like this would make it a little easier for you. You know, as long as you just do one by one, build a nice park first, so you've got a steady income coming in, and yeah, you should be fine. So I think what we'll do is for the outro then, we'll focus on the wild mouse. We'll give the guests a chance to get on there. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.